shit, I'm bad at this game, but I'm so sick at this game.
Even if Zach loses this match ultimately, I think he's won my heart just doing hitless Soul Tyrant with like the bare friggin' minimum to get to here.
I think I'm gonna world record by like 4 seconds.
Stop being like this. Is that a glitch?
Nice.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh, that's it. That's it.
Let's go! We got record today, boys.
This is crazy.
This is the bingo match of the tournament.
No other square on the board even matters.
This is losable for both of them.
Oh my god!
I can't believe it!
I can't believe it! What did we...
This did
match
not
of the
just
tournament.
happen. All right, everyone, we are here. Welcome in. It is bingo time. So, oh yeah, I forgot about the mozzarella sticks.
First viewer goal bingo.
I'm back. Why can't I hear myself talking? We're started with comms, by the way, Brian. But welcome in, everyone. Today we have a match between the Shade Summoners and the GruzSnax. So this is an elimination match, which means no matter what, one of our two beautiful teams is going home. Shade Summoners, how do you feel about your chances?
Hello.
Wait, I get to go home after this?
If you lose.
I haven't been there in ages.
Oh, that's
I
exciting.
finally get to go home from this basement that you locked me in.
Well, okay.
Just forced me to play bingy all day.
Relax. That was...
Yeah.
You
We're going to make
the
absolutely
options.
sure we lose this game so that we can finally get locked out of the basement.
Yeah,
please.
for sure.
All
Anyways,
right.
GruzSnax.
All right.
Gaffy and Bun, how are y'all feeling about your chances?
Oh, not a doubt in my mind. I got Bun behind me. We've been cooking it up in the lab.
Ooh.
No question.
All right. That's pretty exciting. Well, other than that, Gaffy, you can keep the mozzarella sticks, but you do have to make them slightly smaller.
Bigger. Got it.
I didn't say smaller.
Oh boy.
This is the only exception I'm making of this kind for the entire tournament. So next match, if you win, you don't get your... No! Gaffy, fix it! Fix the mozzarella sticks.
Much better.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Well, in a second here, I am going to move both of you to your sides. You can reveal the board once you get in there. And good luck.
Thank
All
you,
right,
OJ.
Moving you now.
Bad luck.
And now that they are over there doing their thing, I can introduce my co-coms. Rhino, say hi.
Hey. Hello. What's up? How's it going, everybody?
They seem great.
I know. I'm excited. Obviously, we got two very spirited teams going into this, and
I need a slight.
Oh.
Sorry, it's doing the board thing.
Oh. So it appears that you have the bingo board mod on still. Can you click on it and turn it off?
Yeah, you might need to like he might need to turn the mod off and like restart his game.
Yeah, if you can do that real quick. Just turn off the bingo board mod.
Gaffy left the channel already.
Got it.
Yeah. And let me maybe just DM. But anyways, while OJ figures that technical detail out, like we said when we were talking about the teams, technically neither of the losers has to go home after this, but they have to get the hell out of the tournament.
That is true.
The unfortunate truth.
And this is starting to matter more and more with every match. If you take a look, our prize pool is growing pretty substantially. We're at 142.50 now.
Yeah, I actually I subbed during the last match because the ads were making me so upset. I'm like, I'm just gonna donate, and it goes to the prize pool too.
I keep reworking my ads. I'm just moving it back to minimum ads at this point. Whoa! Holy shit! What was that? Who just? Matt just gifted 10 subs.
That's 10
holy shit!
To the prize pool.
Mazdog, let me be please. Kara got one. Hardcore got one. Sly Iron. Cool Kojai, Shelby got one, Python and Kronster. Math, absolutely huge. So what's that, like $5 a sub? I get half that, so that's another $25 towards the prize pool. So we should be at what, 167.50?
Woo.
Damn. Absolutely monstrous. Thank you so much. And another gift sub from Spark. Oh my god, dude. This is like, I think this is the most active subs I've ever had at any time. Thank you so much. This is crazy support, and bingo is gonna be insane.
Yeah, I mean, it just continues to raise the stakes of this tournament.
Oh yeah, no, we have a tournament going on. I forgot. Yeah, they're confirming. Everyone's ready.
Gaffy got his board ready.
It looks like it. I'm counting him down.
We'll find out. All right, countdown going on right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And we're started.
All right.
You guys ready for some epic King's Pass action?
I am very ready for some King's Pass. Shit. So again, on the left of your screen, we have the green team, Shade Summoners. We have Locke as the hand and Mochinator as the brain. And over on the right side of your screen, the purple team, GruzSnax. We have Gaffy, the hand, now that he has his bingo board working, and LeBun, the brain. And that is, okay, well, I saw the bingo board pop up again, but it looks like it's taken care of.
I think they're good. I think they're good. We just gotta make sure they're, oh, like, how are they doing this? I thought he turned the mod off.
I bet there's some button he's pressing. That's
oh my god! Does he play on keyboard?
Yeah, I guarantee that's what's happening. No. I would fucking bet, yeah. But anyway, so what do you see on this board, OJ? What do you like here?
I'm seeing the board several times. So what key is that? Is that it's not his jump, right?
I don't know. It should be like his left. I think it's like his left movement key.
Yep. This is the first scuffed match we've had, but stakes are all the same.
What interesting thing, I don't know if I've ever seen these two goals on the board simultaneously, is the Gome Garpy journal entries and Void Tendril journal entry. It's only 2 goals, so not like a super, and they're not like center squares, but they are near the middle of the board. Always good squares to look at. Let's see, what else we got here?
Inventory, I think.
Oh, you think it's inventory? No. Dude, I think it's left. I think it's left, I swear.
Every time he gets left.
Every time he presses left, I think it's gonna
Is this
happen.
worth like pausing? And I think this is worth pausing and re-rolling a board, honestly.
I mean, you're the tournament.
Let's see.
You're the tournament director. I'll let you.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause again.
Hey, I'm sorry. I think we need another pause.
Yep, we're working on it.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna re-roll a board here. LeBun, before you leave, oh, God.
No, he left already.
Hey, can you tell Gaffy to turn the mod off and then turn it back on, and we'll just restart? And
cool.
I'm also gonna move in Moch and tell them to pause. And
which mod off? Which
bingo board is the one that's the problem here.
Cool.
Yeah, he needs to turn that off.
So turn off bingo board and turn it back on. And
well,
you're doing that.
Don't turn the mod back on. Just
do not turn it on.
Yeah,
no.
Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
All right. Moach, I dragged you in. Could we get a pause? We're having technical issues on Gaffy's side. Whenever he hits left, the bingo board pops up. It's kind of hilarious. So just pause, and I'll let you know when we're ready to go. We're probably going to re-roll the board as well. So if you could get back to King's Pass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is bound to happen at some
I'm
point.
so confused. You sent me back before I was ready.
Just tell him to turn off bingo board.
Yep,
the whole
turn off
mod.
bingo
Just
board and go back
turn
to
it
King's
off.
Pass.
Restart his game too, probably.
Okay. Restart game. Restart from King's Pass. Turn off bingo board.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say I don't usually pick much in the way of boards. This one, there's one thing I was looking for other than my usual criteria of you can't just speed run the game and win. Holy shit!
Right,
Another 100
yeah.
bits from Spark. Jesus,
Yo,
feeding the
thank you,
prize pool.
Spark. Let's go. Can we get a hype train going to get this match started finally?
We already have one going. I'm not sure if you noticed.
Yeah.
I think we have 11.
Yeah, I am kind of sad because this board looked pretty cool.
The only thing I selected from it coming in was I wanted to see if Fluke Marm would be there. I liked Fluke Marm was there because GruzSnax were specifically practicing their low equipment flukes. Level 4? That's insane.
I mean, I'm looking at column 3 looks kind of nice because there's a bunch of deep nest synergy there, which is always, it can snowball pretty well. Not sure what else I'm seeing. But either way, it's going to be very irrelevant in a moment because
We're restarting, getting a new board.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I start re-rolling boards now.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what we got.
Alrighty.
This. I don't see any reason I can't do this board, so I think we're going with it.
Cool. So one thing I want to say about this board, I don't know if I want to say it because I don't know if they're like listening to us while setup is happening, but I have something I want to say about this board right away.
Does it have something to do with that middle square?
It sure does. Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It sure does. It absolutely has something to do with that middle square.
I will also be talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I did miss. Well, I guess there's.
Can they just not join the room?
No one said anything in voice text. Both of them seem to be stuck on loading.
No, Gaffy is okay. I mean, I don't normally give the entire URL, but
surely they can't see the whole URL. We won't have any problems.
No, I'm saying normally when I like put it like in game, how you like put
you
the
just
room.
do the code? Yeah.
I just do the code. Yeah, it works just as much.
Well, let's see how it's going. It's crazy we've had this many matches, and this is the first one that's really scuffed.
Yeah, it happens. More content for all of us.
Yep. The one thing that's working exactly the way it's intended are the 3D mozzarella sticks on Gaffy's screen.
That is true, and I'm gonna be.
Holy
Yo, Alpha, let's go.
With another gifted sub to Marcus. Wow. Everyone is watching Bingo free of ads.
I'm gonna be real with you too. This extra setup time gave me time to finish the Picross puzzle I was doing, so all good.
Yes, let's go.
Let's go. It was a 25 by 25 board, a giant bald eagle. Let's go.
Okay, so they're not actually joined. Do I just go over there? I think what they need to do is put in the password again.
Yeah, maybe.
So what you guys are probably gonna need to do is take the password and get rid of it, and then just re-input all of the information, and I'll let them join. This mod's a little finicky.
Hello, sorry about this. I feel really guilty.
No, you're good. This mod has been a problem for a bit. It just has problems every once in a while. That's why we have our bingo technicians working on new stuff every day. But
blessed be.
So I don't think you need to restart the game or anything, but if you just re-put in the link, the room code, and your name, select your color, it should be okay.
It didn't have the loading or anything like that now, so I guess can you confirm that I'm in the room?
That's a good question.
You are not in the room at the moment.
Yeah, it's just not doing anything now.
That's interesting. So something else you could do, you probably have a couple extra mods on that might be a problem. Let me see.
I will be right back.
Go ahead. So, well, don't we have Bingo UI as one of the required mods, Alpha? I swear we do. I think we do, so we can keep track of geospend and everything. So that one's true, but Bingo board should be turned off.
Oh, just in general? Okay.
Yeah, the Bingo board mod. Bingo sync should be on, Bingo board should be off.
I had it off last time I tried, but I think it's I figured it might have been necessary.
Oh, actually, there might be one more thing. I'm not sure because I wasn't looking at your screen, but it also sometimes automatically capitalizes the first letter of the password, which is a problem because our password is not capital letters.
Oh.
So actually, that would probably be the most likely to be the problem.
You know what? Yeah, since it's my toggle mute, my caps lock is on. I feel very silly.
Oh, well, at least we figured it out. We're good.
Did I
It
get
happens
it
to me
figured out?
every single time I play Tarkov and then try to play Bingo because Tarkov makes you, if you hit caps lock, you walk. So
Yep. Hopefully, I'm a better Hollow Knight player than Troubleshooter today.
okay. So once you're back in the room, I'm gonna move you guys over and we will restart.
Yes,
Alright.
I'm good to go now. That was it. Thank you, OJ.
Yep, I got you.
Thank you for your patience. You're
Yeah,
incredible.
of course. Little does Gaffy know how scuffed the first tournament was. I'm so used to it.
All right. So, what I wanted to say, I think Mantis Lords early is bait.
Oh, but there's one other thing to it. Just give me 1 second. All right, go
Yeah.
ahead and
No, go ahead. Go
reveal-
ahead to give me your take.
I'm just typing in voice so that it's hard for me to do two things at once.
No,
but I do
yeah.
have a take
You're
with
good.
it.
You're good.
And it's
Yeah,
2
let's hear
goals
it.
for the C-dash play, but also 2 goals if you do Leg Eater, and you get the money for the 3 fragile
That's a good-
charms.
Yeah, that's a fair play. I was looking at going for Sea Heart real quick because Crystal Heart Kill Mila is nice and its progression. I feel like Mantis Lords is nice because you're getting that middle square, but it's kind of out of the way.
Mm.
I don't know. I know I'm not
Maybe-
a brain in this tournament, but I would come back to it later. But
All right, HCOM
know.
reveals board.
what are we seeing
All
in terms
right.
of
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Yo, can I say row 1 looks kind of spooky too?
Row 1, 3,000
Row 1.
mimics, hidden station, stalking devouts. I don't think that's that spooky. Okay, maybe it's a little freaky. But...
Yeah, you could get 3 of those goals in one go. Yeah. But either way.
So, real quick before we get back into this, I just want to say thank you so much for this port. All of this money, I'm not taking a thing.
Yeah.
It all goes to feed the prize pool. So, Bingo is getting bigger and bigger, more important for, each game. And thank you all. That was crazy support. I haven't had support like that in a very, very long time. I don't know if ever. I don't know if I've had a hype train that size before. But now I'll do my job. We'll talk Bingo. So, Mantis Lords, Fragile Greed, and Strength. If you get all that, that's pretty big. Just because it's the middle square and a corner square as well,
Yeah, I can see that. I can see. Yeah. But we'll see what each team decides to do here.
So as far as background for everyone goes, Mochinator, I know, is a content creator who does a lot of stuff in God Home. If you've ever been to Me Is Smart on YouTube, you'll see a lot of crazy things like floors lava, walls are lava, radiant soul tyrant, insane stuff. So they have a lot of knowledge about weird things in this game.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not actually 100% sure what Elwhip's background is, but I will tell you that Gaffy is a 112 runner among other categories,
and just an overall good.
Oh, you're good. Go ahead.
No, I said Gaffy just an overall good dude.
Oh, 100%. Not everyone likes Gaffy. I mean, everyone likes all of these people. That's why they're in the tournament.
Easy there, easy there.
Oh, what? You just saying that because you're in the tournament?
Yes, I hate myself. But anyways, Locke misses double spike. It's going to give GruzSnax a bit of a lead in the hand race early on here. Oh, okay. Gaffy struggles a bit there, but everything's looking good. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Both runners doing kind of. I mean, this has kind of just become the default opening for all bingo at this point. Kind of.
I rarely see a point where you're not going to want to buy this stag.
Right, yeah. I don't see too many options where you're not doing this. Like, I don't see many boards where you're skipping FC stag. There's just too much mobility it gives you early on. But anyway.
Yeah. I still think, I mean, Crystal Heart Milo is obviously a strong play no matter what. Mainly because, I mean, you're just going for progression as fast as possible. It's always going to be powerful, no matter where the goals are. Mantis Lords plus Fragile Heart, Greed, and Strength, also extremely powerful. And also, with Desolate Dive on the board, you could do the Mantis Lords and go for Dive and just go for a slower entry, so you don't have to worry about the money spent on Lantern.
No, absolutely. Like, there's a lot of good synergy with a plan like that. But we'll see what they both do. I'm not expecting anybody to kill False Knight here.
I wouldn't be too surprised if just for the strategy I said, but I definitely don't expect both to. Having Crystal Heart and Milo on this board.
Yeah, give me, if you don't mind, OJ, I'm going to restart my Discord because it keeps, like, toggling that I'm talking, and I just confirmed with other software that it's not my microphone, so I'm literally just going to refresh this. I'll be back in like 5 seconds.
All good. Also failed champion. I guess that's more kill False Knight synergy, even though they both skipped it. So I wouldn't be surprised to be a C-dash out of everyone here.
That seems to have fixed the issue. Cool. So anyways, I don't think I missed much.
Well, let's talk a little more about the board, I guess.
Yeah, we got nothing else right now. I always like to look at Deep Nest synergies just because I think Deep Nest is cool. When I look at Deep Nest, I see Nosk, I see Weaver Song, Two Pale Ore, Deep Nest Stag is there. I'm used to being called Distant Village Stag, but you know. That'll be my next crusade after I get everybody to say Crystal Peak properly. It'll be Distant Village Stag. What else do you see in here? Yeah, 4 Mimics. That's technically Deep Nest energy. Yeah. What else are you seeing here that you like, OJ?
Well, something big I'm seeing is row 3. Okay, not row 3 entirely, but Queen Stag King Station is another early goal that everyone wants because it's just progression and access to areas. Yeah. It works pretty well for Lantern Rush.
Those two stags make it so easy to move to like two very coarse central parts of the map. Like it's a very good goal to get. Because it's one of those things you're probably going to do anyway, so to get a goal along with it is just a little cherry on top.
Oh, yeah.
But right now, assuming the streams are like moderately synced up, GruzSnax with a bit of a lead here, just in terms of movement and how far along they are in the green path. I do believe both runners picked up Soul Catcher. Nothing too surprising there.
The big thing is, I think both teams are going to go for peak anyways, but I don't think you're locked out of the game if you don't. There's a lot of goals here that are either dive or deep nest or just somewhere else that don't require C-dash. So you'll be kind of slow and you won't have as much board progression, but or I guess game progression, not board progression.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, progression is always important, but I don't think. Yeah, I'm with you here. I don't think it's the end of the world if you lose the C dash race here. Yeah, you're losing Crystal Heart. You're probably losing Mila, but
well, it's time to see
yeah, we'll
how our mechanics are. GruzSnax going for their first fireball skip.
Yeah, let's take a look here. Gaffy. Oh.
Just slightly early on those fireballs.
Yeah.
You need a little more space.
Yeah, giving Locke an opportunity to catch up, and he hits it first try. Yep. Gaffy with a very good backup, but still does lose quite a bit of time here.
Yeah. What's that, like 8 seconds, something like that?
8 or 9, I believe. Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to say it doesn't matter. It's just early game change, but we've seen so many times in this tournament races too close to call. So
both runners missing the turnaround on the second or the third fireball skip. Excuse me, because I'm a 1-2-2-1 runner.
You know, if you're a soul catcher runner and you're lucky, you also can do the fireball skip.
That is true. Oh, okay. Shade Summoners missed the backup as well. So, yeah, some early mistakes from both teams here, and these are both pretty experienced players. So, could be nerves, could be a lot of things. They both know that they're out of the tournament. They lose here. Let's see if Gaffy hits this.
Yep.
Very nice double.
And Locke, not quite. Is there any reason to save Zote in this board? I don't think so, right? Other than money.
Other than Geo, I don't think so. We do see Gaffy. He's getting a lot of extra soul here, so maybe he does want to. I mean, maybe they do both. Maybe they do VFK. Yep. Ooh. Okay, so he gets the kill. He got most of the Geo. Okay, Shade Summoner's also gonna do it.
Yep, both get the quick kill.
And we're gonna see Moss from at least GruzSnax. We're gonna see Moss Knights here.
Yep. I wonder if Shade Summoners as well. Yep.
Yeah, they're going right down into it.
Ooh,
oh,
nice.
That was pretty swag. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone go for a double in that Moss Knight before.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure it's like faster, to be honest, because you want the soul to kill them both. But it is swag.
It is swag. Yeah. Usually I see runners do the bait to make the knight jump backwards, but just to buy themselves some space, not to go for a double.
Yeah, that's it's a show
any
skill
reason
right there.
Any reason to get queen?
Green path stag.
Okay, so GruzSnax gonna get this relic here. Shade Summoner is gonna go straight into Hornet.
I think there's a strong argument to skip the journal here. We have 5 seals on the board.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
I didn't even notice that one.
Yeah,
Anyway.
there's a couple good seals along the normal routing here, I believe. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe it helps them skip another relic somewhere. Oop. And Gaffy hitting Hornet right into those mozzarella sticks there. Oop. All right, so that's gonna be Shade Summoners clearing the fight.
Yep. Pretty clean Hornet fights out of both of them. I'd say they're extremely similar in vibes, at least.
Yeah, I would agree. Nothing too crazy fast, but also not dangerous. And taking a death to Hornet is all but GG at this stage of the tournament, you know. But either way, next thing to really look for is to see if either team decides to bench Leg Eater. I could see reasons for it. I could see reasons for skipping it.
I can definitely see reasons for it. With Queen Station Stag on the board, I'd say definitely go for it, honestly.
That's my thought as well, that it really just helps out with Queen Station. Oh, Gaffy having some trouble here. Yeah, we are going to see Locke and Moach bench on over at Leg Eater. I don't hate it. Do you think either team bites on Mantis Lord?
Well, skipping Leg Eater and taking a dunk, but as far as Mantis Lords, I
they're
have
going
no
straight to. What are they getting Geo here? They getting the Charm Knot? Like,
I am not sure.
Oh, this is an interesting decision from the bun here. We'll see if it pays off.
I don't think this is very fast if you're not getting the Leg Eater bench. If you're just getting the Charm Knot, sure, but if they keep going.
Yeah, I'm wondering what the logic is here. Okay, so they're just gonna keep going on to Claw.
Are Charm Notches on this board?
Locking the low percent shade, well, the half low percent shade skip because he dashed at the end. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I love the Oh, gonna be tough to save this Mantis Pogo here.
Mm-hmm.
It makes it look
That might-
easy.
Wow.
He made that look way easier than it normally would be.
Mm-hmm.
Very well executed by Locke.
Yep. Now's the tell. See where they go.
Yeah, I mean, I maybe they get the journal here, then warp out.
Yep.
That's
It's
gonna be my
looking like
guess.
that.
They get Rhino journal and warp out.
Very clean Epogo from Gaffy.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is that one even called? Does it have a name?
Which one did he do? I was watching Shade Summoners.
He did the dash, the 2 fireballs, the pogo, and another dash.
That's one of the 9 million variations of low percent e-pogos that have become popular in the last year.
All right.
Where's Shade Summoners going?
They're gonna go get Queen Station Stag through this way.
Okay, and then,
Interesting
Okay.
choice, honestly.
Yeah.
I think this is slightly slower than I don't understand why they benched Leg Eater if they're going this way.
Yeah, that's exactly my line of thinking. Is maybe they changed their minds.
Yes, both
You know, it
teams
could
are on
happen,
the correct
but-
board, by the way.
Yeah.
We confirmed this
Yeah.
before the match.
Maybe Motionator could have forgotten, could have just made a mistake, could have changed his mind for some reason midway through. Who knows?
Oh, Gaffy and Bun
what
lost
is-
again. They're trying to get to Queen Station Stag from here.
Oh boy, yeah. I mean,
And
Gaffy is a
Edge
112 runner. Should know how to get there. We'll see.
Yeah.
No,
From
they
here, he'll be
didn't
fine.
bench Queen. They didn't bench Leg Eater, so this makes sense. But
Mhm.
yeah, I mean, I much prefer Shade Summoner's position right now.
Yep. Gunwellic. They just seem better set up. And GruzSnax are now either heading for Deep Nest or they're lost again. Feels like lost again. This is a bit of the rust that we were talking about with the first game, where GruzSnax have good mechanics and good board sense, but they're rusty in both categories, and they end up just losing time to go in the wrong direction.
Yeah, definitely. Shade Summoners heading back to Deep Nest here. No, I'm sorry, not Deep. Why did I say Deep Nest? GruzSnax might, but Shade Summoners heading over to probably Shade skipping to right side. We'll see.
Yep. And they will both probably ignore Dreamnail
Let's
here.
see. Yeah, I would imagine. So GruzSnax going back. Maybe it is Deep Nest.
I think that's probably the seal, and they went for the wrong order.
Oh, you think Seal done quit out?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, could be.
Well, they didn't bench at Queen Station, so
They did not.
I guess this takes them all the way back to Mound, but a roundabout way. All right, interesting routing from GruzSnax. Generally, they did the same thing that Shade Summoners did, but slower.
Yeah, just some routing errors, but we'll see if they can pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
But by no means is like a lost game or anything. I was my brain was still thinking this was the previous board, and I was wondering why nobody's interacted with corner for locations. But anyway, we're gonna see Locke going for Shade Skip. Oh! You hate to see that. That's a long setup again.
Yep, that's something that GruzSnax are going to need. Oh, they're going for Wellick this way.
Interesting.
It's not faster. If you're getting Queen Station, you take the Stag to Dirtmouth.
Yeah, because now you don't have the Dirtmouth Stag opened.
Yep.
Yep, you can't go in that way.
Yeah, they need to warp.
Oh my! And Locke gets fireballed by his Shade again, but
Good
saves it.
recovery. Yep.
Yeah. We'll see if they get Dream Nail.
I imagine they skip it. They've gotten so many relics already, so they don't need it for money.
Yeah, there's no
it's
real.
not fast
The
for
only
seals.
well, there's Markoth and Failed Champ, but yeah, you can always come back to those later.
Well, hold on. They only have.
I think.
Sorry, I'm doing the math on how many seals they have right now. Did they only get Sport Seal?
I believe so. Actually, I'm not sure.
Then hitting 5 seals before they exit is going to be pretty hard.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh wait, they got Wellick too, so that's 2.
Maybe they just want to sell the Lemon. Maybe this is just pushing for Lantern.
Well, that's the thing. I think it is a lantern push, but they also want 5 seals, and they are short. They either needed autopilot seal, which I'm not sure if they got, or they needed the 0 seal.
Yeah, I was admittedly not paying enough attention to that side of the screen at the time, but
yeah, this is really
either way,
awkward position for both of them.
Did Shade Summoners even? Okay, yeah, there's well, I think red is Shade Summoners. I imagine it has to be. Yeah,
they are supposed to be green, but
yeah.
You know what? We're gonna work a little movie magic here.
I know. I was gonna say, because I'm gonna forget. Yeah. Yeah, so that's the first goal on the board. And at this point, GruzSnax know like they're pretty behind in terms of routing. We'll see how they respond. They are gonna get G-Husk here.
The big reason that this is a problem, I'm sorry to interrupt again, but if both of the teams are indicating a Lantern Rush, which it seems like they are, skipping Dream now, looking at the board, if they can't get that 5 seals, they are either going to be prompted to sell their seals or give up on the early Lantern and go get another seal. I don't even know which one you get at this point.
Well, to be fair, we don't know necessarily that GruzSnax is going to go to, or they're going to skip Dream now. They still could get it, and especially knowing how absolutely roasted they got to sit to Right Side City.
What do we actually What do we have for Dream now goals on this board? I see Failed Champ.
Failed Champ, Markov. I think that's about it.
Wow, that's bad for Dream now. The only real reason is to get it is 5 seals, I believe.
Yeah, that's really it. And okay, they're gonna do it.
Nope.
Change their mind.
Well, this is a really interesting start. I can't predict anything for how this game's gonna go right now.
Yeah, I don't love GruzSnax's position regardless, because you can either try and go Right Side City and then you're just following your opponent and you know your way behind them, or you can try and switch it up, go Dream Nail, but as we just talked about, not really a ton of goals or good progression from that. So I don't know. We'll have to see what they come up with. Gonna get any % journal. Nice.
Yep.
Meanwhile, Shade Summoner's probably gonna sell to Lem here. I could see them maybe going into Sanctum, but
let's see. Do they sell on the right side is the question. Do they sell all? Oh,
they're selling.
They given up on seals completely.
Wow. So do you think that was intentional?
They're playing it like it's intentional.
They're short on Geo too. No, I don't know how to do math. Never mind. Excuse me.
They're good.
Nope. They had already bought King Station, but even if they hadn't, they still had enough anyways. Ignore me. Anyways, yeah, I like the play here. I don't think there's a reason to go dive this early. Like, yeah, it's a corner square, but it's so out of the way.
For dive goals, we have Quick Slash.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think pushing Crystal Heart is the right call here.
Oh, we did miss one Dream Nail gourd. Actually, so there are 3 Dream Nail goals on this board. Failed Champ, Glowing Womb Grimchild, Markoth, and they're all in a row on row 4. So that's really interesting.
Oh, that's actually, you know what?
With the 5 seals,
that could be a Hail Mary play, honestly. Like, if they just get really beat out in progression, like, that could be their, like, proper Hail Mary to try and win the game. We'll see either way, because right now Shade Summoners all moving through peak pretty well. GruzSnax still hasn't even entered Rafters.
Going for Pogax, missing it.
Nope. Unfortunate.
LP Pogax is not kind.
It's fake.
It's fake. I kind of agree. I don't know if I've even seen it in the tournament.
Yeah, I don't know if I have either, actually. Like, maybe some people, but anyways. All right, so yeah, GruzSnax gonna give up on the skip and just use the elevator, like well-mannered citizens of the city. And we'll see if they get the idol here. They're gonna get looks like they're gonna get the idol.
This is a bad idol to skip for sure with collect 3 idols, because now they can just go edge and get the other 2.
I don't. I mean, giving up 5 seals is kind of rough. I mean, I guess they just think that getting the money to go for Sea Heart is that important.
I think it is at this point. Honestly, I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised to see GruzSnax give up on it either.
CG1, interesting.
Wow.
Do you think
5
this is the bench?
seals is completely ignored. I don't know if you saw it 'cause
Wow.
you're watching CG1, but GruzSnax just sold all again. Both heading to peak.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
CG1's a surprising play. Actually, no. They're going to bench for the Mimics.
Yeah.
That's why they're doing
That's
it.
what I think. Yeah, I think they bench here. Get the money, bench.
This is
Or
looking...
not. They didn't bench.
Okay. So they're skipping Mimics. Whatever.
Well, why do you fight CG1 then?
Money. I think this is elegant key routing.
I see.
Also spend 3k. That's a good point, because they can get it once they get out of here. GruzSnax can get
Yep.
it now, actually.
Yeah, I mean, they could. Oof.
I would definitely like to see him just get the goal on the board.
Yeah, I mean, pretty soon GruzSnax is going to see Sea Heart get marked, and they're going to know things are still not looking great for them.
This is pretty scary for GruzSnax, because they are behind on progression. There are a whole bunch of goals across the entire board. They have no lead on any of them.
Yeah.
And...
Oh, I've never seen that set up for Cycle. Nice. Yeah, I mean, they don't have a lead on any of them, like you said, and I don't know. I don't know. Maybe row 4 is like maybe the only Hail Mary I see on the board. And there's Crystal Heart marked.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. What do you think is going through GruzSnax's head right now?
I'd imagine a little bit of panic. They know they're so
Yeah.
far behind. And, I mean, they know that Shade Summoners aren't going for seals. At this point, it's going to be hard to mark seals for this entire game.
Right, yeah. But both teams kind of forfeited that.
Yep. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, this is definitely a match. Where are Shade Summoners going? Oh, there's Crossroad Grubs on the board, but also Mila.
Yeah, Mila.
Yep, there's Mila marked, yeah. Yep. Gaffy having some trouble getting that idol as well. Oh, second try, nice. Cool. We're gonna see, okay, going back to Crossroads for Shade Summoners.
Yep. What they do here is extremely important, because if they just go and mark goals and cover the board, GruzSnax are in a terrible, terrible position.
Yeah, I don't know how they come back from that.
I wonder if they'll just go buy charms from Salubra to get 3k.
They might, yeah. I mean, they have enough money to hit that 3K goal right now.
They've blocked so many lines already.
Yeah, I know. It's just this is looking more and more difficult for our friends over on GruzSnax.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, not just getting Shaman Stone. Okay, going back in. Trying to find some. I think they're trying to find what they can buy.
Yeah, they want to get exactly 500. They're going to need to do it sly, though, I think.
Yeah, there's
or
300
they get one
there.
Geo and buy Lifeblood Heart, which it looks like they're going to do.
Yeah, I love it, honestly. I love it. Yep, get that one. There you go.
Oh, they got extra.
3,000 Geo marked.
Yeah, if you look at these blocks, too, they're not in any way unsubstantial. They blocked the majority of the board for GruzSnax. They only have 3 lines open. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 lines open.
Yeah, I don't know. This is rough.
Well, that is what they did with their time before GruzSnax got Sea Heart. Now they're at an even playing field. As long as GruzSnax
Right.
isn't chasing, they should be getting goals on the board and they can start to compete.
Yeah, what do you think, looking at this board, what do you think GruzSnax's move is to try and crawl back into this and get some presence on the board?
I think LeBun might see Deep Nest, is my guess.
Yeah, Deep Nest. I mean, we talked about it, but row 4, maybe?
Row 4 is actually pretty strong.
Row
At this
4.
point, because you have to assume that they skipped out and sold their Hollowness seals. Otherwise, they're just not getting the money for Lantern.
Yeah.
So
Well,
that is
GruzSnax,
going to be so late.
you might be right on your guess here about the Deep Nest play. GruzSnax. Looks like
Starting
it
to look
might
that
be the
way.
move.
They have
Yeah,
Lantern, so that's going to be Nosk, Weaver Song, Deep Nest Stag. Pretty good
Yeah.
goals. Honestly, I kind of would have liked them to see Mark Mantis Lords first, maybe.
Yeah, I don't hate Mantis Lords. I know I said it was bait, but we're well past the early game now. Like, I don't think it is bait at this point. But yep, it's going to be a deep nest play. Probably get the Mimics here.
Honestly, saying they need the block is... I don't know how accurate it is, to be honest. Because at least this way you get the Mimics, which is an extra block, whereas
They
Mantis
didn't
Lords
get
just hits 20.
the C Peak Mimic, did they?
They did not. Neither team did,
Yeah.
actually. Shade Summoners are going for wings. We haven't talked about this. I don't hate this play either.
Yeah, we never
have Hidden
really...
Station Stag.
Did we ever really see why Shade Summoners kill... Or... Oh, that's right, they never benched CG1. Never mind. I thought they benched there.
Yeah.
Um...
It's pretty greedy to go for both Mimics and Mila. And Mila's just already a goal. Mimics is two-parter,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah, I mean, they're heading into Broken Vessel here. Let's see. Meanwhile, heading down to Hot Springs for our friends on GruzSnax. Let's see how Locke's movement is through here. Very nice.
Super clean so far.
Yep, he doesn't get the RNG acid. Oh,
Key.
yep, Moch wants him to go get key.
Yep, Kill Your Shade and GG's Hut is pretty fast. And with that key, yeah, they're just marking
definitely.
goals.
Yeah, I really like what Moch is doing here. Just pushing the advantage, making the board more and more intimidating for GruzSnax.
I'd like to see them bench here, but I don't think they will. Just fighting Nosk with low equipment, super scary.
It's not easy, yeah.
Oh, they are skipping it. Okay.
Okay, so it's not Nosk.
Then Weaver Song.
Weaver
Deep Nest
Song for
Stag.
sure. Yeah. Oh, not sure which way to go. Is there any reason to get Tram Pass on this board? I don't think so.
I don't
I
either.
feel like we would have talked about that by now. Yeah.
Well, GruzSnax figure out where they're going. We can focus on the Broken Vessel fight on the left side of our screen. 2 HP. Gotta be a little careful.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people overlook Broken Vessel, but you can totally die to it if you're not careful.
100%. And another bubble attack. What is this thing called?
We call it the headbang attack.
Okay, that makes sense. Oh yes, Devout.
They're gonna kill Devouts. You know what? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Deep Nest here is a great play from LeBun to get his team back in the game here.
Ending on 1 HP for the Shade Summoners.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, so this is for wings. I'm not sure what they want wings for exactly, but...
Well, you get the
I'm sure
one
we'll
seal
see.
from Willow. You get Stag Nest Vessel Fragment for free. You can get to the extra Mimic in C Peaks pretty easy by just...
I'm just saying, ever since the one match where I was commentating and I mentioned Willow Seal, I've seen more people doing it. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm a trailblazer, but I am saying that.
It sounds like that's exactly what you're saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Yes, indeed. How many Devouts have they killed, GruzSnax? I think
They've killed 2. This is their 3rd, I believe. Hidden Station. These blocks are ridiculous.
Yeah.
GruzSnax is already in the need a line to win territory.
Yeah, I mean, oof. What do you do here?
Well, I think Weaver Song is a good step. Should be marked any second.
Yeah, you need wings to go that way.
And it is marked.
There's
First goal on
Weaver
the board.
Song.
I don't like being at 1 HP, but at least they're alive.
Yeah, seriously. There's the pickup. Cool. Let's hope you didn't just comms curse them. Shade Summoners heading back into Kings. Is there
They're going to
Cliff's
go
goals
get
on
the
the board?
Stag Nest Vessel Fragment.
Yes.
They can't get Grimchild, but they're just going to block everything.
Yeah. No, wings does make this quite a bit easier. You can get the vessel fragment there without wings, but it's pretty tricky.
It is.
Definitely not something, I mean, I'm not going to say you can't, but definitely something that's very difficult to just pull out without prior practice.
Mm-hmm. I've seen a couple of people in the tournament practicing it, though. Visuals, I know Quado can do it simply. I don't know past that, though.
It's a trick, you know. Oh.
With wings, it's really not that bad. He won't go to the left side of the arena.
Yeah, Shade Summoner. Looks like Locke's having some trouble. He's going to reset the room. Okay.
Deep Nest Stag Merc for
And they're
GruzSnax.
gonna... Cool.
I would
There you
almost
go.
like to see them go do something else at this point. You've already shown initiative on Deep Nest. They're not going to go walk on your feet.
Right. What do you think about now going Mantis Lord? Oh, no, they're
no.
gonna do Stalking Devouts. Oh, I don't know if I love this. This is a massive time sink.
It
when
is.
like you said, you've already shown priority on Deep Nest.
Not to mention, if you actually get every Devout outside of Hera's Beast Den, you will have exactly the 6 you need.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Well, it is 6 different Stalking Devouts, so they need to go in here eventually anyway.
Nope, you can actually skip it. There's
You really know?
Yes, there's one that everyone forgets
What
about
am I
down by
missing?
Midwife, and that gets you to exactly 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I go to Midwife so infrequently, I forget that one's there.
Oh yeah, no, not suppressed at all.
Huh. All right, and this will be what, the 4th?
Yep.
4, yeah, it's 4.
Now,
Cool.
what are Shade Summoners gonna do? If they press a line, GruzSnax are in so much trouble.
Yeah. Do you think Mantis Lord? No, they're back to Dirtmouth here.
I think Mantis Lords is a good square to get, but
Do you think this is No, they're just gonna bench. Oh, they're gonna kill their Shade in Gigi's hut.
yes,
Or no?
probably.
They buying E key here?
They can't buy a thing.
Yeah,
they
they're
need
broke.
the egg for Gigi's hut.
Yep.
Duh.
Smart.
Yeah, I would have messed that up.
Ooh.
2 HP fighting Devouts is never fun.
Nah, you die here. Like, that is just the worst.
Yep, they're already in such a unfortunate position.
Yeah. Yeah, so Locke is gonna die here. Set up the kill Shade and Gigi's hut. I mean, Shade Summoners can just do whatever they want now.
Yep. It's just brutal.
Oof. Gaffy almost dying there.
I will be right back.
Oh, geez, Gaffy, you're gonna give me a heart attack. But anyway, we're seeing Shade Summoners here set up to kill their Shade. Yeah, both teams marking their current goals at the same time. Yeah, I don't really know what you do here if you're GruzSnax. This board just getting smaller and smaller. Like, yeah, they struck back. They got 3 goals here. I don't hate it. They quit out here. Not the best plan because the hard save is at the start of Beast Den there. That is rough. Yeah. I think they might have not known. Because now you just have to do the entirety of Beast Den all over. Not the entirety, but a substantial portion of Beast Den all over. Oof. Anyways, I think if Shade Summoners, it looks like they're going to get Mantis Lords now. I think that might be the nail in the coffin. They are going to get Spork Seal, though. I don't hate it. One seal, though. So, still need to find 4 more seals out there before they can mark that goal, but we'll see if it matters. Shade Summoner, where are they headed to? Okay, they're a little indecisive. Yeah, they're going to head back to the right here. I don't think there's a reason for them to go into Deep Nest. Yeah, no, there's nothing there. Okay, they're going to go right. Meanwhile, GruzSnax is going to get out of Deep Nest. We'll see what they decide to do next. In a very dire position. Yeah, this has to be Mantis Lords. I don't know. I think, yeah. Oh, now GruzSnax is going to try and go get it too. I really would have liked to have seen GruzSnax go and get Mantis Lords prior to Devouts. Because yeah, no, the fact that they're gonna waste a bunch of time now doing the same goal and lose it is just rough.
Yep.
Ugh.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I was just saying before you got back, OJ, I really would have liked to have seen I would have liked to seen GruzSnax skip Devouts and take the stag back to go kill Mantis Lords.
I definitely would have done that.
Where are they headed now, though?
They're gonna go kill Nosk.
Okay.
LeBun might already know he's in line to win territory.
Yeah,
in which case
he
he's
has
pressing
to.
row 4. And even then, it's hard to get an advantage if he shows too early or the Shade Summoners like take on to it. They have wings. They have right side progression. Like as far as what is it, Hidden Station? It's gonna be really hard to keep up with them.
Yeah, I don't even know how you set this up if you're GruzSnax, but maybe you get Dreamnail, then do Nosk and 5 seals, but yeah. I don't think it's going to be too hard for Shade Summoners to go block that row.
This is 2 seals, by the way, from Mantis Lords. You get one afterwards, and there's one directly to the left in Deep Nest. This is pretty dire for GruzSnax. Unfortunately, those mistakes they made early game routing are going to have them missing out on a majority of the
and
board.
then coming all the way back through into Deep Nest here is just, I think that's a lot of time as well.
Normally, when I pick a board, I try to make sure there's no Crystal Heart, Myla,
D-Dark.
5 Hollowness seals. Those are, because if you just see all of that, you can just speedrun and win. I did not take enough time previewing this board before it started, so.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I didn't know that you like preview the boards to see if they'd be an interesting match.
It's not as much interesting match as in I want to make sure they're not a non-interesting match. I want to make sure no one's like just gonna lose a race to Crystal Heart and lose the game.
Right, yeah.
Which, I mean, there were obviously other routes to take on this board. We talked about row 1, Mantis Lord's Fragile Heart, Greed Strength, row 4.
Talked about row 4. Yeah, row 1 and 4 looked very enticing to me.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna see Nosk here. Let's see, Shade Summoners go up that way, even though they have wings and could go up the right side, but all is well that ends well. Oof. Yeah, and this Nosk fight is not a short one.
Not at all.
Especially with low gear.
Yep.
Yeah, it's rough.
I hate this fight. I think it's really boring.
It's a headache for sure. Now, where are Shade Summoners heading to? I'm heading to deep. I can't remember the last time I saw someone go into Deep Nest this way. Maybe my casual playthrough was the last time I came through here.
I do it in rando.
Yeah, that makes sense. Meanwhile, Gaffy still over there fighting Nosk. You know, this does give LeBun time to think, though, at least. Think about what he might want to do next.
I bet the Shade Summoners are trying to hit this too. Like, at the same time, they're on their way to Nosk. So if Gaffy keeps it clean and finishes out the fight, then never mind.
Yep,
never.
Yep.
So they got 2 there. They can get Willow Seal because they have wings.
Yep.
And they can go get Autopilot Seal. That's 4. And then if they keep going up Green Path, they can go get their 5th seal right now, which is crazy.
Yeah, really nice routing from Moch here. He deserves some credit for this.
Did that already say 4? He might have picked up somewhere on, or 1 somewhere else that I
forgot
about.
God, Gaffy at 1. Oh no! I think that's it.
That might spell death.
That was such a time sink, and to die there, yeah. Like I think it was pretty dire regardless, but that definitely does not help their cause.
Yep.
Oof. Yeah, Gaffy fell too, so he had to warp back even. Granted, it's not too far, but you know, every second is working against them right now. Yeah, and here's Autopilot Seal coming from Shade Summoners. Yeah, I mean, not at what bingos are still even available to GruzSnax.
Just
not that there's 5
just
seals.
Column 4.
Column 4, yeah.
Which they don't even.
I don't know what. Yeah.
If Shade Summoners go knock out the grubs right now, which it looks like they might.
Yeah, you can just tip your king over at that point.
I can't imagine how hard it has to be to play a match like this. Yeah, they're gonna go kill 4 mimics.
Shade Summoners are, yeah.
They do have to block column 4 to win. Those are rules. if they are going to go
Right,
for
right.
majority. But I mean, they have plenty of bingos open, and GruzSnax has no way to actually block them.
Yeah, this is okay. Here's the mimic. Yep. Well, I haven't gotten the deep nest mimics actually, but I mean they can.
Yep. Are they going for crown or nope? Just warping.
Nah, just yep. I was about to ask the same, but I've learned to pause for like 2 seconds before I say anything because I'm convinced the players listen to me and just do the opposite of whatever I say.
Completely thought the same thing. The players are just always waiting for you to say something so they can change it.
Yep. Oh gosh. Where are Shade Summoners heading to? Where is this movement to? Okay, here back to Queen Station for GruzSnax. What's the play here? What is LeBun's master plan
Back
to get them
Nosk,
back?
I think.
Oof.
Shade Summoners still need another ore after this, right?
Yeah, that's why I was kind of thinking with you, like maybe they just get the crown ore, but I suppose not.
I just feel bad about this board. I definitely should have vetoed this board, but I just panicked and picked it. I understand that it's still like the faster players are winning. It's not like Shade Summoners aren't earning this victory. It's just the one board that people don't want to play.
Yeah. All right, so GruzSnax, yeah, I think you're right. Heading back into Nosk, probably faster to go to Deep Nest Stag, honestly, but they're choosing to go through Queens.
I don't even know, to be honest. It might be faster this way because no one knows that movement backwards.
It's like 2 C dashes. But anyways, Shade Summoners are heading over to... Yeah, they're going to go kill the Mimics now.
Yep.
Oof. I don't know what you do here. How many goals is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they still need 4 more goals or a line.
Yep, and one of those 4 goals has to be either a Bishriek, Markov, 2 Paylor, or the Grubs. I expect it to be the Grubs. Once they see Nosk marked, they'll just go do it.
Yeah, hoping Gaffy can pull it out this time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they were kind of on life support, and then getting all the deep nest goals, like, they punched a hole in the coffin, but then dying to Nosk was like, the hole in the coffin just allowed all the dirt to come pouring in and suffocate them to death anyway. Mm-hmm. So, really rough spot here for GruzSnax. Let's see here. Oh. Where do Shade Summoners head to now?
Nosk, I believe. I think we have a race.
Yeah, we might. Neither team really has a ton of damage.
They both prepped the first Paylor before getting in here, I think. So.
Did GruzSnax? They have a Paylor?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know that I saw them get one. I could be insane.
Am I wrong or did I imagine it? I swear they did.
I thought Shade Summoners got... They do? Okay.
They both got it.
Okay.
So as far as optimizing this fight goes with just VS, it's basically what you see Gaffy doing right now. You want to be going for those doubles when Nosk dashes past you. You can't hit him in the ceiling. You just got to hope he doesn't do that attack. It's terrible.
Yeah.
That's the way it is, unfortunately.
Now, if you're Shade Summoners and you want to get a little risky, you can hit Nosk on the ceiling because they do have wings.
Yes, that could easily be the difference maker here.
Yeah. Now, again, Gaffy does have a massive lead on this. Wings isn't going to be the reason he loses or wins this boss fight, but
he has been fighting him for like a minute.
Yeah, we'll see. And again, like legitimately, like I'm not even trying to just like garner sympathy for either of the runners. Like this fight is legitimately a pain in the ass without damage. Like very easy to die.
This is one of my least favorite fights in the game. Either way.
Oh, it's so miserable.
It is.
Taking another hit. I think Gaffy's starting to feel pressure here, like he's got to do something because he's starting to. He had a really good system going where he was hiding in the corner, taking advantage of that.
Please
There's some
don't
moon
die,
frames.
Gaffy, please.
He's got to get a heal
You
off
get
here.
2 heal.
Maybe 2.
Yep.
Yeah, very nice.
And summoners are just now entering. Keep in mind,
Yep.
we are not completely up to date, so the goal should mark before they finish fighting Nosk.
Right. That's what counts. Was what goes on the board.
That's part of what's scaring me,
boy.
because we're getting pretty deep into the Nosk fight, and it's not marked, so I'm getting scared that Gaffy's gonna die.
Same, dude. I haven't wanted to say it, but
Yeah,
oh,
so many
gosh.
ceiling attacks, too.
Yeah, and Locke playing a little more aggressively here.
Yep.
They have shot. Wait, I can't tell if Gaffy has Shaman on, to be honest.
I think he has it on. I know he has it on. Please, Gaffy. Oh, God.
Heal.
I hate this.
Oh, God. I really wish he would have healed there.
This is safe. Okay.
Nice. Oh,
Shade
gosh,
summoners
dude.
are getting extra damage in through the ceiling attacks.
Yep, we talked about that. Could be the difference. And Locke's still on 4 health here. Not really any risk of dying in the short term. I can't believe Nosk. Dude, Nosk has so much health. Oh my god. Oh god,
too
Gaffy.
much health. You can hide in
I'll
the
get-
corner in the left and you're fine.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Let's get a heal off.
I hate this. Nosk
Dude,
is marked.
this is pretty
Nosk
hype.
is marked. It looks like GruzSnax have won.
Okay, GruzSnax did get Nosk. Does Shade Summoners just warp out here?
They continue until they see 2 Palor marked, I believe. So now
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like, but what do you think you're gonna lose Nosk but then beat the 2 Palor?
Well,
You know what?
They don't have the
They-
first.
Yeah. Yep, exactly. Yeah, you caught me before I said it, but yes.
They've
Very
not
good
warped
point.
yet.
Very good point.
So those were 2
Now they were, yep.
much needed snipes for GruzSnax. And Shade
Yeah.
Summoners are stuck in Deep Nest. So this is actually really bad for
Oof.
them. GruzSnax, I guess if they go for the
Oh,
grubs
God.
right now, they can
Yeah,
keep
I
their
mean-
line alive.
Dude, I swear to God, I will donate 10 subs if GruzSnax comes back. Oh my God.
That would be the most hype shit ever.
Oh my God. I mean, we still need a match of the tournament. You never know. I think GruzSnax is going to go get all the grubs in Crossroads here. Did they get the Fog Canyon grub?
Not yet. They're gonna get it in a second here. Oh, they need to get this grub too. Oh. Well, I mean, Shade Summoners are getting tram-passed to get out of here. This is gonna take forever. So GruzSnax has a lead,
Yeah,
but they got to do it
I mean-
somewhat optimally.
Are we like coping hard right now, thinking that if GruzSnax plays like perfectly, they could actually put themselves in a position to like make this competitive?
Here's the thing: they would still have to get a Bish Streak in Markoth, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's
time
true.
sink.
You know, but so would the other team though, because you got to block that. They cannot win unless they get one of those goals.
Yep. Well, that's not true either. Unfortunately, they still have 2 lines open, or 3
Oh,
lines open.
you're right. They could line. They could get a line. They have column 2. They have top left, bottom right, and they have bottom row.
Yep. I think we are coping hard, but I'm still rooting for them. What are GruzSnax doing?
I think
Oh, are they getting rates now?
Maybe they're just prepping the goals.
Kind of have to.
I think they needed to mark all grubs and crossroads and Fog Canyon. I think they needed to go for that.
Yep. I mean, they have a huge advantage of Shade Summoners being stuck in Deep Nest here. It's
Yeah,
taking
they just
them
don't know.
forever to get. Oh, they're gonna climb out.
They have wings. It's...
It's not that bad.
Oh yeah, and they did kill Mantis Lords too.
Yep. Well, it's still gonna be a race on these grubs, and I'm not sure which team I favor. I kind of favor Shade Summoners. Well, they still have to
Same,
go
I
all the
do.
way to get the Fog Canyon. I don't know.
I think I favor Shade Summoners to grubs. But we'll see. Anything can happen. Gaffy
So-
working these squits here.
Yep.
Very nice. Okay, so they did climb out of Deep Nest. There's Wraiths.
I wonder if Moch is panicking a little bit here, because he doesn't know what GruzSnax has been doing most of this time.
What
He
did I
could've-
say? I said 10 subs I would donate, right? Is that what I said?
That's exactly what you
Okay.
said, 10 subs.
All right. Gotcha. I'm a man of my word. What can I say? I think if you're Moch, like... Which goal do you think you block here? Like, you only need one goal in that column. You just need one.
Yep. And that's
think
basically a guaranteed victory. You probably ignore grubs at this point.
Yeah. Did they go back? Did GruzSnax go back and get the one by FCA?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, they don't, dude. This is tragic because I feel like if they really knew exactly where all the grubs were and where they're like, if they were like really routing this, I think they could make this interesting.
Well, it still looks like where Shade Summoners.
Oh, I thought Shade Summoners was going to Hornet too, right there.
Me too. What are they doing? They could just be pressing. Are they getting dive? Oh my god, this is okay. Again, I'm still hard coping that this is a competitive game, but I think
why would they go dive?
They want to win on row 5. But
if
they get locked into dive, this is arguably the worst goal you can go for in the entire board.
If they really get locked into dive and GruzSnax hits on
Hornet 2.
Dude, oh no, oh my
This would be
god.
insane.
No, if GruzSnax gets if they get all grubs, they're not going to dive. Okay.
They're just selling. So
God, I wanted the content so fucking badly.
So they go for failed champ then, and they'll go for fragile heart, greed, and strength.
They're going Dirtmouth here.
They have so many options right now.
Yeah, we'll see what they do. I think GruzSnax doesn't know they didn't get the grub near FCA.
Oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, they don't know they didn't get it.
Neither of them know
that is
all the grubs. They didn't get the.
That is tragic, dude. That is absolutely fucking tragic. Oh my god.
They didn't get grub 1 either, did they?
They didn't get grub 1 either. Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Shade Summoners are now going for the grubs, but they are still like majorly behind on GruzSnax, like majorly.
Yeah.
Or no,
are
they're
they
going for the fragile charms again?
Oh yeah, because failed champ is GG then.
Yep.
I actually like that play a bit.
I think it's
a bit more. Yeah.
I think it's pretty smart.
Yeah. They just need the FCA grub now, and I think they're good. But yeah, you get all the fragile charms, then failed champ is. I really like this play from Moch. That's a really good counter to column 4. There's all the grubs. Okay.
And there's fragile heart, greed, strength. They know it's a race for failed champ right now. That's insane.
Yep.
And let's see what happens, because this can
They
go
gotta
anyway.
This could. Oh my god. Yeah. They gotta. No. You're in the right spot. Why Kings?
King Station is actually faster to get to Dream Nail, I believe. Slightly.
Is it?
I mean, both of them are headed that way.
With C dash?
Yes.
Well,
they're going for 1 and 2.
Oh no. I would think. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I've never timed it. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
I can't imagine they're even out of edge by the time it takes them. Oh man. With infection, Kings is faster. Yeah, that's what I've heard, Alyssa.
Yeah. With infection, I know it's faster. I didn't think GruzSnax had Crossroads infected right now.
Oh, I think you're right.
Yeah. Shade Summoners have it infected, but GruzSnax does not.
Well, Dream Nail has started for Shade Summoners.
Their GruzSnax is heading up to Markoth, and they don't have Dream Nail.
No, they're heading to Hornet too. They just didn't do ACM.
Oh, gotcha. I think it's like literally faster to go get Ismos if you can't do ACN, but probably not actually.
I mean, maybe with optimal movement, but
yeah, I think this is gonna spell GG here.
Yeah, me too. This is an all-in play. Getting to Markoth is just so slow. If it was just an Abyss Shriek race, we might actually have a race here, to be honest.
Where are they going now? Do they just not know the way to Hornet? Okay. Yeah, I gotta be honest. I think there was a real chance here if GruzSnax immediately goes over, gets Dream Nail, and wins failed champ.
Mm-hmm.
Like not even Cope. I think there's like a legit chance there.
LeBron is probably gambling that they're both going for the line.
Oh boy.
Oh, this is not good.
No, if Gaffy dies here,
no.
that's oof. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this, unfortunately, but they are going to try again. I mean, this is Shade Summoners already with Shade Soul, or excuse me, with Shaman and with Dream Nail. Like they have all the time in the world to do this fight.
I think they're pivoting to False Knight now.
Yeah. They're gonna go get Shade Soul first.
It won't matter as far as the timing goes.
No, Shade Summoners are.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it won't matter.
Yeah, I mean, maybe Locke is just not comfortable doing the fight without it.
Yeah.
Well, GruzSnax, here's your opportunity. No, Gaffy. Oh, he's gonna get.
He's
no,
not getting Shaman Stone.
He has no money because he lost his Shade.
Yeah, this is just more rust on the gears, unfortunately.
Yeah.
This is the main thing that's contributed to the downfall of GruzSnax, unfortunately, is they're not in their prime.
Yeah,
they've
become
a better and better brain.
Mistakes.
But I'm not sure
Lock.
if he's.
Please. Okay. Oh, there. I think he hit. Yep. Very nice. Yeah, we'll see here. Yeah, I'm imagining that Locke is just not as comfortable doing. I mean, Failed Champ's a really difficult fight. Like genuinely, it's a really hard fight to do. So maybe Moch thinks giving his teammate a little bit of help there will take some of the nerves off.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can totally chain die to Failed Champ.
I know, because I have. I did yesterday, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, but you were probably doing some weird challenge like Pogo only.
The weird challenge was Ascended Failed Champ with full gear.
Oh, jeez.
So it's more than possible.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Shade Summoners is not using Sea Heart. Yeah, so now we're going to have... Dude, no joke. I think if they would have not gone for Hornet 2 and just hit Failed Champ, I think they're in a much better spot here. But
definitely. I'm knowing that they go for Shade Soul, yeah.
Yeah.
But the immense skill that's required to do low equipment Failed Champ is...
Yeah. It's not easy. That said, though, if Shade Summoners sees the mark on Failed Champ, they will win every time going to Hornet 2.
Yeah.
Because they have wings, so even if Locke doesn't know ACN, you can still just do like the damage warp with wings. And they'll have Shade Soul, like...
Unfortunately, I think it's mostly copium to think that GruzSnax has much of a chance, especially since I think both teams are heading to False Knight right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and there's just no way. I mean, Gaffy could play the game of his life, and unless Locke chain dies, this is... Oh, they're going back to Kings. Well, what did they just get Dream Nail for?
Markoth, I guess. And I guess it helps with the fight. It's just a little gross.
Yeah.
LeBun might be thinking that if they were bum rushing Failed Champ, they might have already done it by now. And just thinking, okay, they're going for my line, and just now pivoting back.
Yeah, could be. We'll see what happens here. Gaffy's gonna need to have the match of his life. But I mean, Shade Summoners, they are going to sit here and repeatedly do this fight over and over and over and over and over again as many times as they need to get the kill here.
If we Shade Soul, it's probably 1 or 2 max.
Yeah. Yeah, Locke has shown some pretty good skill throughout this, so I don't expect it to take him too many tries.
Are we sure that they don't have Shaman Stone? I feel like I saw GruzSnax have it equipped at some point.
I have no idea, because I can't tell with Gaffy's skin, and I missed if they bought it from Salubra or not.
I thought I saw him have it equipped at some point. I also kind of imagined they wouldn't skip it.
Yeah, so Gaffy, gonna get his Shade back. No, don't kill this Aspid, you need it. Oh, he's got a Pogo Shade. Actually, wow.
Yeah,
900 IQ.
2 trans dashes here.
Yeah. Oh.
Actually,
all right.
I don't even know if they're trans dashes. Bench for safety, I like it, but actually, I kind of don't like it at this point. You know, it's a rush for the goals. Well, here we go. It's Shade Summoner's time.
They do have Dream Nail, so they can. No, they can't. Cause yeah, and here's the problem with GruzSnax. Even with perfect play, like with task level play, you got to kill Hornet 2. You got to go all the way down to Abyss. You have to get Abyss Shriek. You have to get Shade Cloak, which hard saves you down there.
And then you have to come back.
And then you got to
somehow
come
they have
all the way
do that
back to
before
Kings.
Shade Summoners.
Yeah, before Lock can kill Failed Champ.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oof.
Well, Shade Summoners, I think they've gotten maybe all 3 doubles. I didn't get a look at the first one, but they did get at least 2 doubles out of their Shade Souls.
Yeah. Do we know if Gaffy has Shaman? Does anybody actually know? I don't know.
Do not know. They do not have Tram Edge shortcut.
Yeah. No.
Clean for Shade Summoners, just taking their time, exactly what they need to do.
Yeah, they should. Yep.
And we'll
Dream
see
Nail.
here.
Yep, do that. Perfect. This is excellent play from Locke and Moch here.
Yep. We'll have to see how the triples go for Failed Champ. We'll see in a minute here.
Very nice. Yeah, very well done by Locke. He knows that this fight is too important to take a death during.
On the other side of the screen, Gaffy is battling Hornet too and doing a pretty good job.
I think he hit all doubles there. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's a lot of extra hits here.
Mm-hmm. Basically the same as the first one. He's at full HP, so whatever.
Definitely,
it's a slow
yeah.
fight. It doesn't matter how slow it is. It's not going to be slower than Abyss Shriek.
Gaffy is doing pretty well against Hornet 2 here with white spells and questionable Shaman Stone. You don't have to mini hop for consistent triples, but it does give you additional frames to do the trick.
Mm-hmm.
You can do them standing.
And he gets all.
There we go.
That was all 3 triples, right?
No, if you hit all 3 triples, it's an insta kill.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But all 3 of them looked good. He must have doubled one.
Yeah, I must have doubled one with that.
No, I think he needed more nail hits. I guess.
Maybe.
Whatever. Either way, that's the end of the fight.
That's game.
Yep, and that's GG.
Yep. Very well done from Locke, bringing it home with an incredible Failed Champ fight. And GruzSnax is going to see that the game is over. And we'll get to chat with both teams momentarily here. Very well done from Locke. Great game called by Moch.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Gaffy and LeBun played well, but unfortunately for them, Shade Summoners just showed up a little bit better today.
All right, I'm dragging in Locke and Moch now.
All right.
No.
Oh, I just dragged Moch into watch party. Whoops. Okay, now he's in.
Good morning.
Welcome in.
GG's and congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We finally broke the curse, as Locke said. We were we were down a lot of matches for a while there, but we finally pulled it off.
Yeah, you pulled one off when it mattered, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
I like this game quite a lot.
Was there ever any point later in that match, Moch, as the person who could see the board, where you were a little scared of column 4 at all? Or did
I
you
was
just
so
feel confident?
terrified. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna beat them to Crossroads Grubs. And if they rush Abyss, I was thinking that like we have a lot of lines left that we can do, so we don't really need to go for Abyss. And Abyss takes 700 years, and then getting out takes another 700 years. So all in all, I was like, I'm just gonna get my line and call it a day. If they sniped Failed Champ, I'm not really sure what I would have done, except pride, and then hope that they didn't do Hornet 2 already.
Yeah, there's a moment where they could have, like, when you were both in Deep Nest, I think it was, there was a chance after they got the grubs where we were like, okay, you know what, if they rush Dream Nail and they go to Failed Champ, maybe they can snipe it. But I think you two beat them to Hornet 2 then, because you have wings, you have better movement, you would have had Shade Soul at that point, like. But yeah, either way, it was pretty close. Like there was a while where we were like, man, this is looking really tough for GruzSnax. Because then we saw that column 4, and we're like, man, I'm coping right now, but we could get get a real match.
There's definitely there was definitely a way back in for GruzSnax potentially, but you guys countered it, and it's gonna be pretty hard for them to come back after the snipe on C Heart Mila, the quick C dash goals.
Sorry.
Oh, we sniped
happy
them?
screen.
By how much?
A decent amount. Oh,
Oh,
well,
okay.
LeBun.
Right.
King's Queens
So it
was,
wasn't a quote unquote snipe per se, but like they were going for it.
GG's, by the
Yeah.
way, to Team GruzSnax.
Yeah.
Played
GG.
your hearts out. Do I have any questions?
Thank you. We had a lot of soul, a lot of heart.
That's what matters. You may have lost the match, but you've won our hearts, and
Mhm.
that's
lot of
what's
so
important.
true.
A lot of casts, lots of heals.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
All kinds of soul. All 3 extra soul vessels.
Mm.
so commentators.
Yes.
Had
know.
I sniped the fragile charms with Leg Eater, how were you feeling about column 4? Pretend that I did that.
Honestly, I wasn't 100% sure you were going for it. I didn't notice until now. But had you sniped them, I think you would definitely have a race. But I also think Shade Summoners had priority on basically every goal.
I think late in the game, a chance that like, and to be clear, this is still a snowball's chance in hell. I think if after you got Crossroads Grubs, if you went straight to well, you got Dreamnail. I think if you went straight to Failed Champ to snipe that, you maybe could have had a way back in.
Mhm.
But going to Hornet 2 and dying trying to do the skip, like that kind of sealed it. Like because they went and got Shade Soul in that time. So I'm like, okay, now no matter what, like if there's a race, then Shade Summoners is just gonna win because they have the damage. But
I was gonna
even
ask.
it was a tough spot.
GruzSnax, do you guys have Shaman Stone or no?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
But we
Everyone
couldn't
else said
tell with
I
the skin. Yeah, everyone kept saying they don't have it. I'm like, I don't know, I can't tell because of the skin. But
It was very
All
interesting
right.
to see both of you teams were at 4 Hollow Seals and then sold all.
I think
yeah.
weren't we at 3? Or were we at 4?
You were at 4, I believe.
Oh, okay.
1, 2. Because you got Sporg, you got Wellick.
We
No,
did
we
not
didn't
get
get
Sporg.
Spork. We didn't
Oh,
get
you
Spork.
skipped Sporg? Okay, then you were at 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, can we quickly talk about that Nosk race? Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I
god.
played
I-
so passively. I feel so bad.
you have to against Nosk. But yeah, we were.
Yeah.
I kind of got greedy there. I was like, let's just bench here. We're gonna just get Nosk, get the pale ores, and then get the idol, and we're just gonna win. And then you guys sniped both of the goals. I'm like, oh shoot, now we have to actually do stuff.
And you were locked into deepness too. You had to try and climb your way out.
Yeah.
But that meant we got to do Failed Champion.
Yeah,
And I like Failed Champion.
How
Yeah,
equipped were you guys for Failed Champ? Because I was like, I don't
We-
know. That seems like a difficult task.
In the entire time that after you sniped us on Nosk and Orzen and Grubs, we were getting Dreamnail and Shade Soul.
Yeah. Smart.
Yeah, I was like, this has to be like some really decisive move for us to do so much just to get Failed Champion. And it was.
And I really like that out of Moch because then if you do get sniped on Failed Champ somehow, like you have Wings, you have Shade Soul, like you're gonna win the race to Hornet 2 from there.
The only thing I was really worried about is if somehow they like super 97 million IQ play killed Hornet 2 in advance and then just like sat on their laurels there.
Insane.
Yeah, that would have been. I was kind of worried, but yeah, I mean that's so hard to come up with in a bingo game.
My plan was always column 4, but I wanted to get more on the board first to like send you in multiple directions and make you have to get more goals. But we didn't quite get the pressure I was hoping for.
Did either team look at row 4 with the 3 Dreamnail goals and think that that was a potential option?
No.
Markov.
No.
All right. Just a question.
All right. Well,
does
I wasn't thinking much about rows lines at all until near the ends, to be honest.
Do either teams have any questions for the other team?
Well, I was gonna ask if you were racing us to Nosk because I saw you mark the 4 mimics. I was like, oh my god, Gaffy, don't
we
panic.
were in
You
Nosk
need to
room.
not lose this one.
Yeah,
we were kind of far in the fight.
Yeah, we were fighting Nosk when you guys marked it. And did you guys just have VS Shaman as well at that time?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well done.
Wasn't very convenient to get gear, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Maybe
we
not.
also died to Nosk once, which
Ooh.
yikes. Yeah.
That one was pretty brutal.
I kind of got
Yeah.
a double tap that just was like, I did not expect that.
But that must have
That's
been
unfortunate.
content, like you dying and us going into the Nosk room.
Yeah, that might have actually put you back into the game because we ended up going there and committed to benching there. If you had beaten them
It would have
earlier,
been
then we
a
might not have.
completely different game, I think, because they went and after they killed Nosk, they went and got the first Palor as well, then came back. So you guys wouldn't have been close to Nosk. You probably would have killed 4 mimics, and just the game would have played out too differently. You can't play that many ifs this happens.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, Shade Summoners. You're going to be moving on. You will be playing. Actually, I have this.
Isn't it Schlebby?
You play
Shelby
and
and
Marcus.
Yes, yeah.
And as
That'll be a team.
for Gaffy and LeBun, unfortunately, this is the end for you in this tournament. I am genuinely sad to say that. I'm probably going to be, not probably, definitely going to be sad to say to every team. But I want to thank you guys for coming in, filling slots, and playing the game, enjoying bingo while you could.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to thank you for the invite. This has been a pleasure.
Yeah, of course, Gaffy.
Gaffy, I want to thank you for being my hand. I appreciate you sticking with me, and I promise you, if there's another tournament and you want me as a brain, I will be your brain, and we will win at least 2 matches. I promise you.
100%. We may not have won on the board, but we won in vibes. That's
Oh,
all
wait,
I'm here
did you
for.
guys say
That's
hi
the
to
most
Elderbug?
important.
That's
thing.
right. You won the hearts of all the viewers.
I will say, as far as the next tournament, I think I'm kind of locked into this now. I think I'm the bingo guy, and there will be another tournament, but I don't know when or what, so.
You heard it here first.
Mm-hmm.
All right, any last words for either team?
Did you guys say hi to Elderbug?
No.
We won!
Disqualified. Disqualified.
Damn, that's so sad.
Yeah, you know what?
I'm so excited to see you guys in the next round.
I accidentally rescued the grub in the mimic room in Deep Nest, and I feel so bad.
He was trying so hard not to, and then he just slashed once, and it.
Yeah. And I hope you guys win the tournament so we can say we were beat by the best.
We'll see.
You've got this.
Yeah, totally.
Vote for me.
I believe in you.
I'm gonna find us a raid probably, and then we're gonna head out of here. Locke or Gaffy, either of you guys staying live?
No.
No, I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Real quick, OJ.
Yeah. What's up,
real
Rhino?
quick, are there any other scheduled matches coming up that we can tell the viewers about, or nothing yet?
I believe, not 100% sure, that our other losers match is going to be on Friday. We will start scheduling for the Shelby match today, I guess. And once that one's ready, it's going to go immediately. We're waiting a little bit on the upper bracket because, I didn't update my screen, but the rest of the teams here are a little ahead, so we're just going to let the losers catch up.
We're slow. We can't help it.
All right. Well, I'm going to call it here, folks. I don't actually have anyone I usually raid, so I think I'm just going to not raid for once. A little weird.
You can raid me.
You streaming?
No, you can just raid into my offline channel.
You know what? Absolutely. Let's do it.
Don't do that.
Well, anyways, guys, thank you for all the support. This was a crazy ride. Absolutely. I will see you guys probably tomorrow because I will stream things that aren't bingo. But thank you all for watching and have a great day.
Goodbye, guys.
Goodbye.
They're heading nowhere because I just raided into Rhino. Okay.
Hooray,
No,
Rhino
I'm
raid.
heading there. We have an offline party.
Thanks for the match, everyone.
Yeah,
Especially you
thanks
guys.
for